up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division title. Well, this is a belt that has changed hands quite a bit, and this #1 bantamweight contender believes it will again here tonight as she makes the walk for this title fight. She believes this title shot should have come earlier. She's not caught up in all that now, hasn't been during fight week. She's focused on the champion, and you see her staring her down right now. Crowd going crazy. She believes she is the best bantamweight in the world and believes in a matter of moments here, she will be the new champion. So here she is, the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. How about the confidence as she makes the walk here tonight? She wants to get in there, take care of business, and go eat some buffalo wings in the back. She's been the best 135er in the world now for some time. Another title defense, what's in front of her? She doesn't try to make the moment too big, and even though the challenger has a lot of momentum here tonight, she knows she's the hunted for a reason and is looking to prove that she is still the best in the world at 135. All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, 4 losses. She stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, USA, introducing the challenger, Megan Anderson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 20 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. Nice kick there by Nunes. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Ooh, what a head kick. again in the clinch.
Now she's got the Muay Thai plum. Outstanding kick there by Nunes. Oh, brutal knee to the body.
Great punch. An uppercut leader.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Again, back into this position.
Well, she landed a flush knee there, DC, making great use of her size advantage in this one. Well-placed kick there by Nunes.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Well, she connects with a right hand. She loves that right hand, and why not?
It's her best punch, and if her opponent doesn't change something, she's gonna go to sleep.
Oh. Oh, straight right. And there comes the separation now. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Massive head kick.
Real nice body kick lands.
All right, we have now reached the final minute of round one.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's gonna be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's gonna control the engagements from this 50-50 position?
Oh, and she lands yet another knee, and there was a whole lot behind that one. She came in as the taller, rangier fighter, and she has certainly put those size advantages to good use in this match. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws.
Nice 1-2 there.
More clinching.
Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point.
Again, she chooses to clinch here.
Big kick lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Another clinch position.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Oh, nice right hand.
Just unable to quite find that range. And they separate. Nunes gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed.
Ooh, what a punch.
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Big kick lands. Another clinch position.
How good is that right hand?
Good punch.
Shot by her right over the top. World of trouble now.
Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Way to hide that leg kick.
And she's back in the clinch. Nice elbow. She lands again. Pretty good right hand. Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming in.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
10 minutes in the books. All right, the round is over, and the cut on the lip is only getting worse. She is certainly going to need stitches after the fight. For now, though, the focus mentally is on keeping this fighter in the fight, and for the cut man trying to seal that thing up and prevent it from becoming even more of a factor than it already is. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. The shot she's thrown tonight, her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Ooh, what a punch.
Big knee to the body. Oh, now she's got that tie clinch. Appreciable damage could be coming. Takedown landed now by Nunes. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Her ground and pound is downright scary. In constant pursuit of the finish, might get it.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start or finish.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Nunes. Back to the feet now.
Nice leg kick land.
Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really see visible damage on.
But she can't take victory now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh! She is set.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow! What a fight!
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate. And ultimately, it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, we take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda
and still the hunted at 135 pounds. How good is this women's bantamweight champion, and who's going to beat her?
I mean, I don't know. John, it's going to be very difficult for someone to put together a game plan to get the belt off of this woman. She is a beast of a fighter, and it's going to take a giant effort to try to beat her.